Long live Christ the King. Those were the last words of Blessed Miguel Augustin Pro, a Mexican Jesuit, when he was shot to death under the presidency of Plutarch Calles on the false charges of bombing and the attempted assassination of their former president. His arrest without a trial or any kind of evidential support gained prominence during the Cristero War. Known for his piety and innocence, he was beatified in Rome in 1988 by none other than our very own Saint Pope John Paul II. As a Catholic martyr, killed in odium fidei, that means in the hatred of the faith. It was pretty much a day of trumped up charges because someone took a shot at the former president, and so the president himself used that as a pretext for arresting Pro with his brothers Hubert and Roberto. A young engineer who confessed his part in the assassination testified that the Pro brothers were not involved. They were taken to the detective's office, and on November 23rd, Pro was executed without trial. President Calles gave orders to have Pro executed for the assassination attempt. Calles had the execution meticulously photographed, and the newspapers throughout the country carried photos on the front page. Presumably, Calles thought that the sight of the pictures would frighten the Cristero rebels who were fighting against his troops, particularly in the state of Jalisco. However, they had the opposite effect. When he was let out for execution, his words were, "May God have mercy on you. May God bless you. Lord, you know that I am innocent. With all my heart I forgive my enemies." Before the firing squad was ordered to shoot, Pro raised his arms in imitation of Christ and shouted the defiant cry of the Cristeros, "Viva Cristo Rey, long live Christ the King." When the initial shots of the firing squad failed to kill him, a soldier shot him at point-blank range. Calles is reported to have looked down upon a throng of 40,000 who turned out for Pro's funeral procession. Another 20,000 were waiting at the cemetery. The Cristeros became all more animated and fought with renewed enthusiasm, many of them carrying the newspaper photo of Pro before the firing squad. So what do you think? Would you have the nerve to be a martyr? To stand up before your persecutors and say, "Long live Christ the King"? Well, that's what he did. And that's why we're honoring him today. Amen. Hallelujah.